Hello and welcome to a vehicle which is, it would seem, steadily rising the ranks of our most in-demand models, because the Ford Ranger, and in particular the Wildtrak, such as this one is proving to be a very, very strong all-round choice of pickup truck, particularly when people are considering maybe alternatives to more traditional 4x4s, and these days with the added history, the workhorse aspect of a 4x4, but with all of the modern amenities to make them a good family car, well, it's not hard to see why people would love them so much. This particular one is a prime example, with no VAT at all and under £19,000 for a 2020 shape Ranger, where you can see why people would consider them as a genuine alternative to more traditional 4x4s, especially when this particular Wildtrak has the 3.2 litre TDCi engine, so more horsepower, far more torque, and still shockingly good fuel economy for a vehicle of its size, and certainly with this kind of space. Of course, it has four-wheel drive, it is an automatic model as well, so perfect for a long distance car, as a holiday car, absolutely if you plan to tow something, or even use it as a camping vehicle, all of which certainly it can take in its stride. And again, for that price of under £19,000, it's only covered 85,000 miles, which for a diesel pickup truck really is not much at all. It's finished, as you can tell, in sea grey, with of course that ebony half leather. It's a lovely colour combination, and a very, very good looking truck, it has to be said. It has a full Ford service history behind it, with of course its original 2 keys as well. And here's where we really get into the good stuff. The reason why a truck is such a good alternative to, for example, a family estate car, a 4x4, perhaps even a saloon, is because it effectively rolls all of those things into one. On the one hand, you have, of course, loads of loading room in the back, especially with that covered back end such as this one has, but at the same time, you have heated seats, cruise control, reverse camera, and of course, parking sensors as well, power outlets front and rear for front and rear passengers, of course, that bi-xenon and LED day running light arrangement up front, aircon, a cool box built in as well, even Isofix ready rear seats for the kids, and again, to go back to the engine, 200 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque means it really can take anything in its stride, be it loading up the back or towing something like a caravan or a trailer. It is designed for that kind of work, but with all of those amenities, from electric windows to leather seats to aircon, all of those things making it a much more modern example of a family car or a daily driver. At the same time, these can average over 30 miles to the gallon easily on a motorway run, again leaning into how good they are as longer distance holiday cars. So if you are one of those people considering joining the ever-growing group, it would seem, of those really getting into how good a pickup truck can be these days, then this one is probably not going to stick around for very long, especially with no VAT on top. If then you would like to reach out regarding this Ford Ranger, of course you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.